Salvocorp, your surface library.
Okay, today we're here at Infin8 Surfacing, and I'm talking to Mr. Hatt, Managing Director and Chief Solution Finder here at Infin8 Surfacing. And we're going to talk about your Canal reception desk and the fabrication, installation, and the use of Staron in the desk. Can you describe the design of that desk and how Staron sort of contributes to achieving that design?
Yeah, I think what worked well is I think that Staron is definitely in the industry. It's out there with the architects. So DHK contacted me out of the blue, really, and we've done a couple of other work for them with our solid surfacing material. So it really, they've kept that in mind, taking the material to another level, bespokeness, really looking at the micro scale of things that differentiate ourselves by CNC cutting and lighting, and using different colors that Salvocorp now offer with the Staron Solid Surfacing material. So they've obviously seen that, and they approached me and had a meeting with them, and they introduced me to this beautiful information desk. And it's incredible. They really have, the design really involved a lot of detail, a lot of bespokeness that we have pushed ourselves with to try and get to the end game with regards to the last 10 years. At the end of the day, I think the design is incredible because they contacted us, and because of the past projects, they've introduced the benefits and capabilities and infinite possibilities of solid surfacing. And Canal Walk is high-end. Everyone knows Canal Walk is huge amount of traffic through there, and I don't think they want to just settle with anything. They wanted something, a wow factor, and really wanted to bring in a material that can give it that wow.
How do you handle the fabrication and installation of such a large surface area now using Staron?
Yeah.
Is there now special techniques and tools that you have to use to cover this?
Yeah, that was a challenge. It was a challenge. 10 meters long by I think 5.5 meters wide, a pebble shape, and the height is around 1.1. So the material, one of the benefits of the material and why it is perfect for this project is because it joins seamlessly. So the other benefit of the material is you heat it 160 degrees and you can thermoform or bend the material. So to be able to bend the material, you heat it in our oven, in our factory, and my Infin8 guys, they will then build the substructure for the material to bend onto. 5 minutes later, it regains its state, and then you take it off, and then you can join it together. Now, our CNC machine plays a huge part. Our CNC is a router-driven machine that cuts many materials. It's not laser-driven, laser cutting. It's actual router cutting. And as simple as what we do is measure. We'd take the drawing from DHK in an AutoCAD format, DWG format, to importing into the machine. That's what's needed for that process, for it to cut our material or the timber accurately. So what we'd do is we'd cut the template of the actual one-in-one shape of the item. We'd then go to site, and we'll go to Canal Walk, and we'll place the template down to make sure that it fits. Bring back the template, we install it down onto our factory floor, and then we build it from that. We build it up from that. So then we know exactly that it's going to fit when we go and install. So we'll divide it into pieces. I think we divided it into about 5 or 6 different sections. We dry fit the sections together. We then get it to site and install, and then obviously by the joining process, we get the adhesive from Salvocorp with the material color. So the adhesive chemically reacts with the joins to make it seamless, and that's the other benefit of solid surfacing. So Infin8 has always, we pride ourselves on fabricating for the last 12 to 15 years experience with the guys. So it's not easy, but as long as you clean the joins out and you clamp you can get those, eliminate those joins on site. So that's how we then got something as uniform as we did.
So this reception desk needs to obviously be there for many more years to come.
25 million years, yeah.
And it has to stay beautiful. It has to look as good as it looks now.
Yeah.
What sort of those benefits of using a Staron solid surface for the durability, the maintenance? How does that all come together?
Yeah, so as I mentioned, the benefits, seamless, firmer formability where you can bend, and the other major with regards to shopping malls and retail, by using the solid surfacing in those areas, is that it's hygienic, but it's also long wearing, it's durable. So if there's damage to any of the material, we can repair it without seeing that join. You have to never replace the material.
How do you sort of incorporate, like, this LEDs, and how does that sort of illumination work?
Okay, so this signage in solid surfacing has been one of the most exciting things we've sort of pushed in the last 10 years of Infin8. It actually came about from shopping malls, funny enough, and we did quite a bit of work with some architects in Johannesburg at Sandton Mall, and we used the Staron Solid Surfacing there, and a lot of more furniture and wayfinders and info desks. The solution that we had to find is theft. There's a lot of theft in malls. Even with vinyl, you can pick it off and take it off. So like with Canal Walk and the signage that's there, you create a signage which is crisp and nobody can steal.
What sort of feedback have you gotten now back from Canal Walk, maybe end users? And
I think I haven't had such good feedback, and nobody has to. And this is the public; they don't really care. All they care about is their shopping. But I think the material and design and fabrication has seriously just created that space to be a wow area. So I've chatted with the customer service staff that work there, and I always pop in and say how's it, and they were like, wow, yeah, they have 3 or 4 people every day saying, wow, this is quite an interesting thing. What material is this? What is it made of? So I've given them a little bit of a rundown of, like, yeah, it's full acrylic, it can be bent, these are different colors you've got, and if they want to get hold of us at Infin8 Surfacing, then they can get hold of us, and then we can promote the Staron material. So 80% of our work, 90% of our work is commercial, but we do a little bit of residential. So there's a place for it there as well.
wow, thank you very much, Andrew.
Cool. Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity.